Yeah. Yeah. Hello again. Seems to be back. How's the volume now? Good. Alright then. Start straight away then. Apparently there was a warning when I stopped saying there's grotesque imagery and violence, so no idea how bad, just give you a warning.
I can feel myself fading.
Doing already.
Don't give up, Sheena! I've already leveled you past the max! You're in God mode now! Try summoning your power from within. If you don't concentrate, then you'll stand no chance against that thing! Hold strong, keep your head up, you can do it! Believe in yourself!
I can't. I never had it in me. Everyone else is gone. I'm the only one left.
Don't give up. Don't give in to despair.
I can't save this world.
Sheena, behind you! Watch out! Sheena!
A monster, infected by a deadly virus, opened its sinister maw and sank its razor-sharp fangs into her flesh.
locking its jaw onto her before spitting her out. Thick droplets of her blood were splattered onto the dirt. Gashes on her abdomen exposed her spinal cord and vital organs. She made 2 tepid steps backward before crumbling to the ground like a marionette with snipped strings.
Damn it! Sheena!
As shock set in, she struggled to make sense of what was happening around her. With a last, desperate breath, she uttered,
Izanashi. Izanashi.
Sheena!
Izanashi. It hurts.
Sheena, don't! Hurry! Get away from there! Please! Stop! Stop!
The monster licked its lips, its taste for blood slowly driving it toward the meek and bloodied prey before it. Its nostrils flared, savoring the anticipation before snapping its jaws around the girl's head and heaving it into the empty sky. Her freshly removed spinal cord trailed behind her mangled head like a nightmarish comet. Her headless body slammed into the dirt, color draining out of it as it settled into the ever-growing pool of blood.
Ah! Sheena! Sheena! Damn it! I couldn't save her in time! God! Buddha! Whoever the hell is listening! Damn you! This death end is horrific! You! What is your purpose?
I don't know.
God damn it!
You, staring at me. Who are you? Are you God?
Yes.
Or are you the devil?
Both.
What does the end of the world mean? Oh, it was just a dream. Or should I say a nightmare? What did it mean? Huh? Where am I? Whose house am I in? Actually, who am I? What the? They're wrapped so tight. What are they? Huh? They look like spider legs. Yuck! They gross me out. Huh? What the? What?
Touch the ground and by key, you obtain information and items necessary to close the gate. Yeah, find Stoker for the key. Okay. That was interesting opening. Nope.
What's this?
This bed is dressed so neatly. Where could the owners of the house be? Maybe that.
What's this?
Got a precious family photograph. There's a young girl and her mother name. The mother looks strangely similar to me. Can't be, I must be imagining things. I wonder if this family lives here. See the photo? No. Let's see.
What's this?
Two chairs are comfortable. All the dishes and utensils are still organised in the kitchen, so maybe that family lived here after all. Seriously, why can't I remember anything? Where the hell am I? Wait, I just need to collect my thoughts. Let's calm down and take a deep breath. Think. If I can't recall my memories, maybe I just need to retrace my steps. Start wherever I can remember and take it from there. It'll be fine, piece of cake. Won't die again, probably. Okay, can I remember my name? Sheena, yeah, that's it, Sheena. I remember my first name. That's okay, it's progress. Still have no idea where I am now. This house must belong to whoever's posing in this photograph. Something about this house is oddly familiar. I stood here before. This girl too, in the photo. I recognize it from somewhere. Besides, there's still no sign as how I ended up here in the first place, is there? Perhaps I can let this go for now. Okay, what did I do yesterday? Nothing's coming to mind. The longer I stay here, the more depressed I'll become. Maybe I should go outside. If I can get some fresh air, it will come back to me. Stewing in here without a crew won't do me any good. The only way to get out of the water is to keep going. This meadow is gorgeous. It all feels so. It's all coming back to me. That's right, I'm an adventurer. Once every 2,000 years, the gates to Odyssea, the mythical sky capital, open up to adventures that outgrow our heart. Naturally, a city in the sky isn't exactly easy to find. That's set off from latest the military kingdom found more mission. We struck photo of one of the local girls and artists when we reside in this house. The wishing I stay here. No while relief, I was beginning to panic, thinking that my memories would never return. Well, I got a sword, which should come in handy for where I'm off to. I'm Sheena, the adventurer. Time me to see Odyssey, the regular city in the sky. This explains why I put these legs dangling underneath my dress. Wow, everything's coming back to me. What range of thoughts? You say that people who visit Odyssey discover riches and happiness beyond their wildest dreams. Well, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Hi, you doing alright? Just wait for me, mother. I promise I'll find Odyssey and bring you the happiness you need. Anyway, this place is there no one else around?
What's this? Hey! What's this?
Yeah. Alright. Come to think of it, that even in bothered to eat yesterday. The memory still escapes me. In fact, I have no idea how long I was asleep, and this kingdom doesn't resemble how it looked when I first got here. I don't remember it looking this desolate. Archie's aggressive tactic invaded nearby kingdoms, landed them a western favourable reputation, being out a few allies. Steerfield, Gowan, Rizali, Tura. I probably butchers those names. Even so, what army is capable of wiping a kingdom off the face of the world? I shudder to think about what kind of power is at play here. I wonder what happened. Tell me, where did my memories go? I don't know.
Huh? Did someone scream just now?
No.
Where did it come from? Where are you? Please, answer me!
Help me! Somebody!
Oh no! Someone's being attacked by a monster. I have to help somehow. But do I even know how to fight? He'll be fine. That's what muscle memory's for, right? I'm sure I'll get the hang of it. All right, let's go!
That's the wipe. Still max of 3 attacks for you. Use a mouse key once the wipe. Do you not wish to input each command, press A button to use your previous selected attack. Default command is using 3 attacks in a row. Not about as complete to go to menu or use the A button. Press Y to select an action. For a quick set, consecutive attacks in one turn and knockback attack with movements. Plus allowing you to send your enemies flying. Use this attack to put distance between you and your enemy. Prevent any chance for enemy counter.
Leave it to me! All right. All right. All right. Yeah! Yeah! All right! It's over! What the? Let's go! All right. Ha! Yeah! Got him! Leave it to me! All right. Yeah! Hey! All right! Blast off! Leave it to me!
To heal, that's not healing correct, but okay.
All right. Yeah! Hey! Yeah! All right! My turn! All right. Ha! Yeah! See? All right! Let's go! All right. See? Yeah! Got him! Deleted. Oh! Victory! Am I getting stronger?
That's well. I'll fetch you right out to the inside menu. Up we.
I managed to kill it.
It's those 5 of them. Damn.
Are you all right?
A little bruised is all.
Forgive me. It's all my fault.
No, I'm just glad you're safe.
Oh, you are far more heroic than you look. Allow me to extend my gratitude by tending to those wounds of yours.
I would appreciate that.
Yes, come follow me to my house so I can tend your wounds. Wink, wink.
I'm feeling a lot better now.
Here's me out in the open.
Thank you.
Okay.
On the contrary, I should be the one thanking you for saving me. Pardon me, I haven't yet introduced myself. My name is Rook. As you have likely gathered by now, I am a traveling merchant by trade.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sheena, an adventurer.
A pleasure. Lately, martyrs have been taking to crowding these trails, making it impossible for me to sell my wares in peace.
What's a martyr?
Oh, haven't you heard?
Well, you see, I actually just woke up a few moments ago with no recollection of how I got there. My memory's fuzzy.
Amnesia, the best trope in fiction.
What? Oh, how awful. Martyrs are monsters that have been touched by the kiss of madness.
Yes, where were we?
Yes, for a few months now, reports of monsters attacking people have been increasing to a frightening degree.
What? Did you say a few months? How did I not remember any of this?
Much has changed in the last year. Do you really remember nothing?
Not a thing.
Not even what you ate yesterday?
Not a strange question.
Nope.
Most unfortunate.
Well, I can't let it bring me down. Things will turn up sooner or later.
Yes, bad monsters just go away now, I'm sure.
What makes you say that?
My mother always told me that someone up there is watching out for me.
We're watching you, we just don't care for you.
I see. Your mother sounds like a devout woman. Surely our Lord will shine upon you with his blessings.
Yes, blessings.
Amnesia is nothing to scoff at. I can imagine how confusing all of this must be, so I will try to help you in the meantime.
Then, would you mind catching me up on everything I've missed?
Well, you needn't burden yourself with the sad tale of this fallen world. Some things are better left unsaid.
I want to know it all. Please, tell me.
Very well, then. Allow me to tell you about the Entoma Scourge. 1 year ago, the world as we had known it ceased to exist. On that fateful day, a terrifying beast came down from the heavens and unleashed catastrophe across the entire country.
What? What do you mean? What's an Entoma?
The Entoma was a curse from the gods, a living, breathing embodiment of atrocity, brought to life by the despicable sins committed by our people. Vanity and greed became the gospels of our time. The rich became richer, and the poor became poorer. Soon, it seemed people had forgotten how to love. In no time at all, the thin fabric holding friends and family together was torn asunder. constant threats of war and invasion gave corrupt nobles the chance to tax every cent from out of their subjects' pockets.
Disgusting.
Desperation birthed from a widening gap betwixt the rich and poor. Thievery and violence became commonplace. Lives lost over loaves of bread.
It's actually 2020, it seems.
The nobility cackled atop their high towers, taking pleasure in watching their subjects turn on one another while they sipped their wine. The notion of salvation became a fool's currency. Eventually, the destitute and starving citizens had reached a point of no return. One by one, they fell to their knees onto the ragged earth, begging for death as mercy from their constant suffering. Memories of our vibrant past were tossed into the graves of those brave enough to remember them. That is, until the scourge had ripped the heavens in half without warning. It cut through the sky like steel through flesh, flattened our mountain ranges, and ruined our forests and seas with a divine rainbow light. The beast itself had later become known as Heaven's Messenger, striking fear into the hearts of those unlucky enough to cross its path. Furious with our people's disregard for life, God saw fit to punish us without warning. We had no choice but to accept.
I'm sure God just did it for fun, that's all.
Heavens. Messenger? Divine punishment?
Within 10 days, the beast destroyed not only Hardis, but each of the surrounding kingdoms as well. Mankind was beside itself, without recourse or any chance of retaliation. Men, women, and children were being killed, left and right. Just when we thought that all hope was lost, our long-awaited salvation had finally arrived. The monster's body had suddenly frozen and shattered into pieces.
What happened to it?
That I do not know. All we know for certain is the monster's shattered fragments rained down upon our world, leaving little behind save for its terrible memory in our minds. Spared from their accursed tyranny, the people celebrated in the streets.
So there are survivors aside from us.
Yes, although few and far between. Some of them still live in small enclaves. However, the fact that you lack any recollection of this event means you were asleep not for a few months, but for over a year.
Never power.
I have no idea how I lost my memory, so I'll just have to fill in the blanks somehow. I appreciate you taking the time to recount what I've missed. Seems like I've got a lot of catching up to do.
Ah, you impress me. It's rare to find someone whose nose is still pointed towards the future. Sheena, there's a bit more to this story. Many who survived the calamity experienced a strange emotional shift, proclaiming to dedicate their lives to piety. People had interpreted their salvation as a miracle, and thus were eager to pay it forth to prevent another monster from appearing. As of a few months ago, however, this ended with a few alarming consequences.
How so?
An event known as the Mass Consternation. Odd, unexplainable happenings popping up out of nowhere. In one instance, a man had evaporated like smoke in his own bedroom. A woman claimed to see God's light before slitting her own throat.
What?
I heard of one village that committed a mass suicide by drowning, jumping into the ocean like a pack of rats from a sinking ship.
Why would they do such a thing?
Maybe just
I don't know. It was as if they were martyrs suffering for the sake of avoiding retribution. It was around this time that monsters started to appear yet again, igniting fear into those who had survived to remember their ghastly deeds. Eventually, people began suspecting that the souls of these recently departed martyrs learned how to inhabit the bodies of monsters.
Strange
Hence,
suspicion.
monsters began attacking innocent people without warning. At least, that was the rumor. The name soon stuck, and these beasts you see roaming around are what we now refer to as martyrs. Crowds of frightened town-goers would look up at the sky at once and mutter, "We are forsaken."
I don't understand. What could compel people to end their own lives?
In fact, God's destroyed the world.
There has to be some explanation, right?
You're wise, Sheena. As you stated, we had eventually discovered the reason for the mysterious slew of mass suicides. It appears you have one attached to your leg as well. That is the mark of the Entoma, the catalyst that drives people to madness. Unfortunately, you will soon feel its effects as it slowly eats away at your mind.
What? He must mean the spider legs. Ah! What the? It's moving? Ah! It's fluttering up my skirt!
That, my dear, is proof of your curse. It has a mind of its own, ensnaring its hapless prey while slowly corrupting it over time. If inorganic matter is touched by the curse, then it eventually withers away. If it latches onto a living thing, however,
Then what happens?
their brains become infected to the point that they spiral out of control. You might be a bigger threat to yourself than you think. Now that monsters and this damned Entoma have all but doomed this place, there is little for anyone to do other than watch the gradual and tragic demise of our world. Oh, goodness me, in times as bleak as these, it feels like a real labor to go on living. Huh? What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. I think I just have a stomachache.
Oh no! Forgive me. I've spent all this time reminiscing. How rude of me.
I'm fine. It'll subside in a bit. If everything you said was true, about the curse and the end of the world, then I'm so sorry. Somehow, though, I'm still happy.
But how can you?
It makes me think. Meeting someone new and learning something about them feels like a miracle of its own at times. When I see my reflection in someone else's eyes, I can't help but blush. For a brief moment, my life has purpose. Knowing that I matter to someone else brings me joy. It's hard to explain.
Joy, huh?
Yes. So, Rook, you just need to... I'm so sorry. That was rude of me.
It's fine. Because of what you just said, I am reminded that life still holds some splendor. Thank you for sharing that beautiful sentiment.
You're welcome.
I've no doubt that someday we will find a way to lift the curse of the Entoma from our lands. If I learn anything more about it, then you'll be the first to know.
Really? Thank you. Well, guess I'll be seeing you around, Rook. The world needs me.
Sheena, where are you going?
I'm an adventurer. There's only one place for me to go. The place where all adventurers dream of. The mystical sky capital, Odyssea.
Odyssea? Are you sure that such a place even exists? All of what I just mentioned, including Heaven's Messenger, is a little more than hearsay. Stories to scare young children.
Of course it exists. Dream a little, Rook. I'm sorry. I spoke out of turn again.
Oh, please, I don't mind. So, do you have any clue how to reach Odyssea?
Well,
Additionally, extensive travel requires adequate funds. Are you well prepared? Apologies. Judging by your reaction, the answer would seem to be no. Oh, come to think of it, I recall the king had announced that he was recruiting new guards. Why don't you try gaining some money that way,
Really? Yes, I'd love to.
In that case, let me show you how to reach the palace. Follow this corner, then make a left down this path. Here is a map.
Wow, thank you. See you around.
Good luck out there, young traveler.
Bless you, Rook. Good luck to you too.
What a spry thing. If the next generation has as much spirit as her, then perhaps there's hope yet for the future of our world. However, it might be too late.
Lady, so this is the palace, huh? It's humongous from the outside. It's a big on the inside. Artius, a sprawling kingdom with one of the biggest armies in the world. This palace soon moves up to a sizable reputation. Can't forget though, that the king is infamous for being a power-hungry conqueror. I should keep on my toes while I'm here. I wonder if I'd ever visited the palace before I lost my memories. Or if this isn't my first time here. Oh well, what's important for now is start gaining an audience with the king. How odd. For a palace this huge, I thought I'd see a lot more people by now. One soldier even. God did just destroy the world. The sounds is disarming. Maybe if I scream, someone will notice me. Hello? I'm here to enlist as a guard. Not a peep. Guess this place where it is empty. Well, maybe not. Front gate was open. The king's probably sitting in the throne room. Should try searching more thoroughly. You killed my wife. Off with your head. Okay. Where did that voice come from?
here?
It's good.
What's going on here?
Okay.
What's this?
Guess I can manage to investigate.
I wonder what that was all about. Ah! Oh, he scared me. I thought no one was inside, so I went on ahead and pushed the door open. My name is Sheena. I'm an adventurer. Forgive me for barging in. I tried calling out earlier, but it seemed like no one else was around. Oh, I'm here to enlist as a guard. I heard you were recruiting. Oh, what am I even saying? I'm letting my panic get the best of me. Keep it together! Something is wrong.
Hey!
What do I do? I wonder why he isn't responding. His eyes are vacant and placid. No matter how much I move or speak, he doesn't budge. I wonder if that Entoma's Scourge thing has something to do with this. My goodness, though. I can tell why the king would enjoy living here. I've never seen anywhere so lush and extravagant. The woman in this portrait is stunning. She's so regal, like a queen or a princess of some kind. But why does the painting look like it's been hacked apart by a sword? I couldn't fathom why anyone would dare to desecrate a royal portrait. Wait, have I met her somewhere before? No way. That can't be. How the heck would someone like me meet the royal family when it... Ah! Oh no, what did I do? The guard just started glaring back at me. I should get out of here. I'm sorry. I'll just come back later. I should head back to the palace entrance. What's going on here? This whole castle seems a bit off. Oh, I know. Why don't I ask the king? Excuse me. Sorry about earlier. But there's something urgent that I need to ask the king. I hope I'm not being too rude, but would you let me through to speak with him? He isn't responding again. Maybe that means I can proceed? I see someone standing over there. Is that the king? He might not be able to hear me from here, so I'll have to get closer.
Hey! You there! Run!
Huh? I thought I heard a voice just now. Am I imagining things? Excuse me, Your Highness?
You've traveled a long distance, adventurer.
What a relief. Seems I can talk to him.
Have you come to defile my wife as well?
Huh?
Wait! You've got me all wrong! I never do anything to hurt the Queen.
Those hideous legs on your body are proof of your insolence. A stain reserved for sinners, as the rest of us await salvation from the Ark!
Is that thing fidgeting again? It was hiding under my skirt a second ago, but now it's traveling up my thigh. The king is staring at me. It's making me uncomfortable. Your Highness, please hear me out. The Queen and I have never even met and...
Bow before the Lord's graces! Touch your head to the ground and repent with your blood! The purging light only desecrated our world because of sinners like you.
What is he talking about? So it isn't just the cards that are acting strangely. The king's going cuckoo too.
The world is cursed and falling into ruin. Soon all will be reduced to ash. The devout will be saved, and the sinners punished! I hereby charge you with the murder of my wife, the Queen! Off with her head!
What the... No! Ow! You're hurting me! The guard! He's got weird legs coming out of him just like me!
God has forsaken you! Death to all sinners!
No!
God has forsaken you! Death to all sinners! Welcome to your demise, adventurer.
What was all that about? Maybe coming here was a bad idea. I need to hurry out of the palace.
There is no God! There is no God! Welcome to your demise, adventurer! Wait! 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 Wait!
I'm scared. What's happening? The guards. We're all corrupted. If the legs tethered to my body are a sign that I'm infected by this so-called curse, does that mean I'll lose my mind too? No, I can't.
Listen to me, Sheena. The Lord is watching over you. Follow the righteous path, and you will be showered by his blessing.
Mom, there is no God. There is no God. Ouch! My thighs, they're being constricted.
End of the world! It hurts! Ow, my legs! They're on fire! Ow. It feels like my insides are gonna burst! There she is! The intruder! Capture her! She's the culprit! Don't let her escape! Guards, seize her!
No! No! Someone, anyone, please! Help me!
Hey, you there!
What?
Wait, are you? No way! How'd you get here?
Whose voice is this? Where is it coming from? Feels like I'm hearing it inside my head. Could it be God?
No.
Please, save me! I'm being chased! Huh? God? Excuse me?
I'll just stand there while I'm talking to God.
Oh, that's cruel. You've turned your back on me. I have to...
Right.
I have to get out of here! What's happening?
Now that monsters understand the tomb have all but doomed this place, there's work for anyone to do other than watch the gradual and tragic demise of our world. Yeah. Sounds normal.
The tragic demise of our world. My stomach is killing me. What the heck's going on? Stop it! Nothing I do will make the pain subside. Why is this happening to me?
Okay, to please reboot World's Odyssey server. Okay.
What? What's going on? I'm terrified. Someone, please help me.
Oh, we're connected. Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Are you crying?
No.
This place is swarming with guards. You need to sprint out of there as fast as you can. Listen to my directions very carefully.
Okay.
Turn around and head down the hallway on your right.
What? I just escaped from that hallway. And you want me to go back?
Just shut up and move!
Okay. Thank you, God.
What did you call me? Were you able to make it out?
Yes. Somehow. Ouch!
Hey, you okay? Watch your step.
I think so. I didn't see a ledge there. Must be by design.
You're not making any sense. By design?
Huh?
Anyway, keep going. Enter that room. There's a column with a hidden switch. Go ahead and press it. This is still an alpha build, so I can open up a way to pass through the column. Use this shortcut to escape the palace.
Alpha build? Shortcut. I have no idea what he's going on about, but I should listen to him. Whoa!
The communication's lagging out. You're starting to buffer. I can't see anything on my end. Were you able to make it through?
Yes. Safe and sound.
Good. Go ahead and continue down the path. There are some enemies up ahead, so don't stop for any reason, okay?
Okay.
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing. Just bewildered that God really does exist.
What are you talking about? Whatever, just keep going.
Okay.
Sheena, I have a question for you, but don't stop walking. I'm gonna ask you directly. Are you... Sheena...
Huh? Oh, yes. I'm... Sheena, the adventurer.
I know that. I'm asking about your real identity. You know, the girl behind the curtain.
Identity? The only girl here is me. God, you sure are strange.
You're giving me a headache. If your last name isn't... Are you a hacker or something? Besides, how the hell are the World's Odyssey servers up and running? I thought they were shut down.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No idea? Are you serious?
I've lost my memory. An entire year's worth of experiences. Gone.
Gone? Really?
Yes. There's very little about myself that I remember, so I don't have all of the answers. Oh, but there is one thing that I remember. I have a vision of myself, aiming to reach the mystical capital in the sky, Odyssea.
Actually, that memory has been fabricated. Nothing more than a programmed objective.
A programmed objective?
Sheena, what's your favorite food?
Huh? Well, of course it's...
Steamed melon pod.
What? How did you know that?
I knew because of something that happened in my world where you actually exist. Your username. Sheena. Hey, you're Sheena. Right? Where have you been for this entire year? Everyone's been looking all over for you.
Wait, what? Excuse me. You're cutting out.
Sheena?
You're breaking up still. I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Are none of my messages going through? Even in the backlog? Wait, is there a chance that the game is cutting me off on purpose? How is that possible? Then how about my name? It's...
No, it's not coming through.
My name doesn't work either? Who's behind this? There's so much I want to ask you. What happened to you a year ago? Where are you right now?
Huh? I think you've got me mistaken for someone else. I'm an adventurer. I promised my mother that I'd reach Odyssea.
I told you, that's just your programming. Besides, your mother passed away when you were a young girl, didn't she?
What? Huh? She passed away when... You're lying! Huh? What's going on? I hear a ringing from the back of my head. That can't be...
Do you remember now? It's true. You're...
Stop it! That's ridiculous! I just spoke with my mother recently! We had a conversation when I left my home! It's clear as day! How cruel can you be by telling me that my own mother is dead? You're no god! You're an imposter!
What? An imposter? Don't shoot the messenger!
You're taking advantage of my amnesia by lying to me! Just what are you playing at? Well, tough luck for you! I was a fool for thinking I could confide in God. What?
No. It's true. You really are.
That's not me. You've got me all wrong.
There she is, the intruder in the East Wing!
If she's killed by those guards, then it might cut off our line of communication. Okay, whether or not you trust me is beside the point right now. If you want to live, then listen to me. Get the hell out of there!
I hate how bossy you are.
Damn it! No way! Where the hell did he come from?
Decapitation, incision, immolation, and mutilation! I can do it all!
Is he bugged too?
Commence the execution! Come here, little girl. I will crush your lungs, fracture the bones in that fleshy body of yours in the palm of my hand!
Don't worry, Sheena. I'm right here with you. I can rewrite the code in real time to boost your fighting abilities.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Step on bone books scattered over the battlefield. Primers can corrupt. Each primer occurs corruption at different speeds. If corruption reaches 100, the primer will be unable to battle. If from a knockback against an enemy and acquires a field books, field books will be severely eliminated. If thereby each field books attributes by using search. Use spells going on. Okay.
My turn! All right. Yeah! Out of here! Blast off! My turn! All right. Hiya! Home run! It's over! Leave it to me! All right. Hiya! Yeah! Out of here! My turn! All right. Ha! See? Got him! Took you down. Leave it to me! All right. Yeah! See? Ha! Top! All right. Hiya! See? Out of here! Deleted. That was a close one.
No matter what I try, it just gets back up. I figured it out, Sheena. The reason you're so out of sorts is because something is causing your hardest code to go haywire. Maybe those spider legs. In case those legs are a sign that your boat isn't up to date as not to your configuration. I'm trying to avoid. Do you think? Why asking me for my opinion? My head is killing me. Everything's spinning. Thanks. I don't remember, you and I used to put this game together. People, oh, how'd you know me? What the hell's going on? She's freaking out. I gotta do something, or Sheena will. It hurts. What?
What?
Hi, Queen. What?
What is that thing?
It looks like an insect. It's bouncing in the air almost like it's buzzing. Run for it! It's trying to eat you!
Sounds like people.
No! Stop! Stay still!
The code's going nuts. I can't make out what's happening. Wait, she isn't going mad? Is this for real? How is she able to withstand being corrupted by that bug? Wow. Sheena, whatever it is you're doing, keep doing it.
My stomach hurts.
Just hold on for now. I'm gonna rewrite some of your code.
Prepare for your doom!
Damn it, it's gotten back up already. You're doing great, Sheena. Try accessing your attack commands now.
Attack commands? Would you stop speaking gibberish?
Your commands are,
There are times when the heads of our prisoners go missing after being decapitated. Care to guess why? It's because we stuff them and put them on display. But yours? I'm going to boil it with salt and spread it on a cracker to feast upon!
Oh yeah, that sounds interesting.
anything, just do something.
I was surprised I touched him. God, I passed it on. Okay, you're ready to go. Wow, what kind of magic is this? It's not magic, it's a cheat. Damn. Too easy. I guess we need to manipulate the world at the tips of my fingers as it's ends. What do you think? Are you impressed? Who are you? Are you a god after all? I'm no god, I'm a program. I can sense power surging inside.
I won't lose!
Anyways, we are dead.
This isn't good.
I heal.
All right.
No.
Identifying enemies' weak points. All right. All right. All right.
What's up with that time?
Hey! Ha! Hey! Home run! Took you down. That was a close one. Oh, have I gotten stronger?
Programmer. Hey, are you alright? I missed your name. Who are you? Alright, well, we can sort out our names later when we catch you up to speed on your situation. You and I made this world together. We are the creators. If everything you see here stems from your vision, then our team and myself expanded all on it. That's how World's Odyssey came to be. World's Odyssey. That's the question. What's going on? Agagoo shit. What is it doing? It's easy for me. Seem very calm, right? You can't eat him. Please stop. I want to stop it, but I think from me away. Began to devour the guard's body. Oh no, no, don't stop. Help me. Pick up. Weird noises. Sheena, get out there. The monster's heading straight for you. That thing can't be real. It's huge. There's no time to climb. Behind you. Damn it, she couldn't get away in time. Dead again. Yes, I can't get away. Sheena? What's happening? Sheena's face is changing. The expression too. Something towards her heart a little. Folks, they're strong together. I hate to be in their speech, but also about pushing the lines. This is my destiny. I must save the world.
Can't let my guard down now. Let's go.
Witch moment. If Molly's corruption reaches 80%, she can transform into a witch moment. Attack then starts on significantly boosted in its state. At the end of each turn, corruption reduces by 10%. Corruption dips about 80% each mode will end. Conquer's mode presses the right one to assign the required skill. Still figure out what the right one is.
Annoying. Initiating turn. It's over. Annoying.
What's the matter? I feel powerless all of a sudden. I should not remember what happened. I wonder if the bug has something to do with it. I didn't know fighting like that was possible. Good job, Sheena. You handled that monster away. It was nothing. I did. What should I do? I feel so horrible for letting that happen to him. Him? You mean the mutated executioner? But mind him, there was nothing either of us could do. It wasn't a conscious decision on your part. The bug was a parasite and it's using your body as a host to carry out its own will. True, but I think there was an act of mercy before his fate took a potential turn for the worse. Won't lose any sleep over it. Look, that devours other bugs, just like a real animal. What am I to do from now on? I just don't know what's going on anymore. Let's just focus on getting you out of here. You aren't out the lion's den yet. I made it out this far. I'm safe, right? Hello? Say something. Why are you silent all of a sudden? Say. I don't hear your voice. Just, who am I? I feel ready to crumble. You don't know who you are? You're the bug from area, aren't you? Can you speak? I hate feeling wrapped in the dark. I want to know everything. I mean, it's me. Why wouldn't I? But I don't know. I'm completely lost. I have no idea what to do with myself. This guy comes out of nowhere and totally shakes apart everything I thought I knew. I mean, those memories of leaving home are so real. I can practically taste them on my tongue. But I didn't sense any hint of deceit in his voice, so I want to believe him. It's all too much for me right now. There are so many things I need to ask you. What happened 1 year ago? Where are you at this very moment? Where was I? How am I supposed to know? I'm here. Answer me. You scared? Yes, I'm terrified. What if I'm not who I think I am? What did he mean by my programming? Are my memories nothing but lies? Am I really alive? Do I even exist in this world? Of course you exist, Sheena. I can't try and pronounce that name. Alright, it seems like you hear me clearly this time. Sorry if I kept you waiting. I managed to whitelist our names in the game's text bank. Can you hear me down there? I'm Wata Mishinashi. Inamiya? That's my name. Yes, that's your real name. Mizunashi. I can't believe I finally found you. I wish you knew how worried sick before being. You're safe in there, right? I was so scared. I missed you so much. Yeah, me too. Mizunashi? Where am I?
Wake up.
No, don't want to wake up.
Wake up.
No.
Crap. I didn't realize I fell asleep. What time is it? 3 a.m. Not even morning yet, huh? Oh. It's been a while since I've fallen asleep in the middle of work. Come to think of it, I'm starving. What do I have around here to eat?
My name's Wata Mishinashi. I'm 27 years old. I am a programmer. If I'm not at home, at work, ebbs and flows. Each second past is just another alarm code typed. Twice. When did I wake? When did I sleep? When did I start working? When did I stop? And when did I last eat? I don't ever take the time to ask myself any of these questions. Each day bleeds into the next and no one bats an eyelash. But okay, I'll just keep on going.
Oh yeah, a steamed melon pun. Guess I forgot to eat the lunch I bought. Delicious.
Again? You were obsessed with that bread.
Huh?
The melon pawn? You practically eat them for every meal. Don't you get tired of the same thing?
This way I work. You Enigma Games, a small game development company where we work on software on behalf of game publishers. Your idea is kept under wraps by non-disclosure agreements. Our co-work here, who shows will care for NDAs, is Sumika Tokura. She works on a project separate from my team. She is undoubtedly one of Enigma's top programs.
And my dietary habits are none of your business. I enjoy the taste, but that doesn't mean it's my favorite thing to eat. I guess I just don't have a craving for anything else. Forget that, Tokiwa. Aren't you swamped with work? Should you be hanging out with me?
Don't worry. I just finished working on a huge block of code, so I wanted to pick on you during my break. Here you go.
Whoa, take it easy. You shouldn't throw things without warning me. Oh, it's coffee. Thanks.
No problem. Huh. Looks like someone had a productive evening.
What? What makes you say that?
Your code. I can see the progress you've made on your monitor. 300 lines in one day is something to be proud of.
Hey, don't you have another project to work on or something? You can't just peek at what I'm working on over here.
Oh, loosen up. Who cares? We're both employees for the same company. As far as I'm concerned, my work can be an open book to you.
Yeah. That's why they separate us into cubicles, right? What's the real reason you're over here anyway?
I already told you. I just wanted to pick on you. Seems like our most recent spat left a good impression on you. I know you've got the skill to pull it together, but ever since she went missing, you've seemed totally disinterested in this project.
Let's drop it.
Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to reopen old wounds. I just hoped you could understand.
It's a personal problem. I just don't want to talk about it. It's not your fault, so don't worry.
That's not what I meant. You don't seem to get it, so I'll tell you as many times as you need to hear it. This isn't your fault. You shouldn't have to shoulder that burden on your own.
Right.
Hey, I just realized that bread you like so much, I mean, Sheena used to buy those from the shop downstairs, didn't she?
She did. She loved them so much. She used to buy them by the dozen for the office.
Let me guess. Before you knew it, you were hooked. Sounds like some Pavlovian training.
Huh?
What's the matter?
Pavlovian training, huh? I barely noticed.
I think everyone's entitled to slip into bad habits now and then. We just passed a year since Sheena went missing, haven't we?
Yeah. Which marks a year since the World's Odyssey project ended, too.
World's Odyssey, sometimes abbreviated as WOD for short, and they mistake the company's fate into developing a VR MMO program, which is short for Virtual Reality Massively Multiplayer Online Game. That's awful. Most of its larger development infrastructure was put into place by the well-known corporation Aggle Inc. I wonder what Aggle's supposed to mean. A few years ago, a game engine that they released made headlines. It was immersive, bar-based system known as the Alice Engine. Sheena Ninamina, a fresh-faced director full of imagination and enthusiasm, helped the project with her and the Alice Engine confirmed. I helped on the project as the game's primary programmer. We set out to make something never made before, a fully realised fantasy world. However, in the middle of development, the Alice Engine began producing some serious bugs. A series of bugs that were proving impossible to fix. To make matters worse, Sheena, our fearless director, had suddenly vanished. No choice but to halt development for WOD. We made it to the alpha stage of the build, but the assets were immediately frozen and Aggle froze their funding too. We had it all. We knew that it couldn't be done. There was too much of a burden for some young girl to do by itself. I couldn't help but see with anger, knowing everyone shifted blame onto her and was behind her back.
When things go south, it's easy to push the blame onto a newer employee, but
You're beating yourself up too much for how you handled having her on your team. From my point of view, at least, you weren't that strict. I don't think she took the pressure badly either. Don't be so hard on yourself.
What the hell? Cut me open, why don't you?
It's practically written on your face. You're all, everything's my fault, or I'm so sorry, Sheena.
Leave me alone.
Hey, would you mind doing that face again?
Her puffed her cheeks perfectly as she points their fingers towards my face.
What do you mean?
Come on, just one more time. I'll stop bothering you if you make that face again.
You make no sense. Just leave me be. If you won't, then I'll just go home.
Kaboom!
And from out of row, something was thrown onto my desk.
Whoa! How about a warning first? Kinda pervy, don't you think?
Arta, I have the sample you asked for. I followed all your design specs, right? For a heroine-themed booby mouse pad.
Not right now.
Wow. Did you ask the marketing team to work on samples for this? What a turnoff. Well, I guess considering our target audience, it shouldn't surprise me at all.
I think I followed your suggestions to the T, Arta. What do you think? Does it resemble she enough?
This feisty woman is... Wait, yeah, no one. She is Enigma's chief character designer. Her Japanese is so good that it's almost hard to believe that she's a foreigner. She's a master of the art of conversation, to the point that I can't keep up with how quickly she goes through internet catchphrases. She's a bold passion who pours her soul into work and her hobbies. It certainly shows.
Would you quit it?
You asked for this, Arta? Don't tell me that you used Sheena as a model for the heroine.
About that.
Jeez! And you even went ahead and got the right proportions for her bust.
It was stock, it seems.
Ah!
It's a little too flat-chested, isn't it? Nothing that can't be fixed. Just need to add some padding over here.
Okay, good night.
Stupid Arta.
Huh?
Fates do not stand culture. Today was tougher than usual. At least I've got this melon plan. That must have switched to spam, spam, more spam. Yep, more spam here. This is... Does this send around say word or CMGM2? Just says you've got an unread message. I should have turned the preview field on. I can't see what it reads inside, but it looks like there's an attachment here. It's a virus. Though, it might be a virus, so I shouldn't open it, but... Pretending to have worked on World Odyssey just to send an email to someone who actually worked on the game is so stupid. Wait a second. That's when I put my mouse cursor over the sender line. The email address being displayed was... Sheena. Hey, Sheena@word.com. This is from Sheena. Seriously? It was a test email for Sheena Nima, the girl that had been pursued missing for over a year. I didn't care that it could have been a spam email or some kind of bug. Without a second of thought, I clicked open. Why am I getting an email from the address? No? Just as I say, there was an attachment. I couldn't figure out with its extension what it was, but it was obvious that the file had been compressed. I tried my best to extract the compressed files with a few basic expansion tools, but for whatever reason I couldn't open them. Even if I click on it, it won't open. Is there a strange zip file or something? I've never seen that in an email like this before. Try as I might, I couldn't open the attachment. My brain was being pulled from all directions. First the center line, now this attachment. My frustration made my cheeks beat red, but there was nothing that I could do to open it. What proxy server could this have come from? All the servers should be down. As at a was, my next course of action was to access the World Odyssey servers. Knowing full well they're probably deactivated. Gotta be kidding me. After you unplug the server, the cache should have been emptied and deleted. How's this happen? World Odyssey. What's going on? The screen's becoming erratic. It's buggy as all hell. This is bad. It was nowhere near this messy when I last touched it. How would any bugs be able to penetrate a firewall if the device is shut down entirely? What if I open up the control panel? This is no good. These lines of code are all totally jumbled. An entire year has passed since the incident. The disappearance of Sheena. Of course, we had reported the disappearance to the authorities immediately, but never have been satisfied with how they chose to close the case. We were close teammates who had worked within arm's length for 2 years. We struck a fine friendship, and I'm sure that she'd agree. Sheena was wise beyond her years, but there were moments where her mind would drift off. The company had asked me to take Sheena under my wing so that not only would she be cultivating understanding of our company, but she would also become an experienced professional, one our company had plans of grooming to the highest he could. When stresses from the job got the better of her, I noticed her slip over to the bathroom where she'd cry by herself in the stall. However, it was always done discreetly, never getting away from her giving 100%. Her unbridled enthusiasm always surpassed our team's expectations, but what made her truly special was the sincerity in her work. I know because I spent nearly every day with her. She knew would never ever walk away from her job without any explanation. This game was her life, her legacy. It's hard to imagine anyone walking away from it without any care or remorse. There has to be something fishy behind her sudden disappearance. Nothing else makes sense. The police didn't share my conclusion, and we're more invested in the belief that she will be run out instead of something more nefarious. As Samika mentioned, I've been feeling hollow ever since. All I wanted was an answer, someone to make sense of the tragedy. I even thought that I could hire a private investigator, but both their parents had passed away, and she had no other surviving relatives. For anyone else, there would have been enough reason to leave it be, but neither Samika nor myself were willing to do so. Even as the two were set about cleaning part of the gated office, we might know we will find Sheena. Wait a minute. It says there's one active player moving in the server. That's impossible. Maybe if I check the player log, I can see a screen name or something. Cat name Sheena, status active. Last online 3 minutes ago. Sheena, are you in there? Well, I must have collapsed from fatigue after trying to escape the bars. Sorry, Mission Ishii. I fell asleep. Mission Ishii? He's been unresponsive again. Does that mean he walked out and hasn't returned yet? I'm in. Yes, it has to be. These are the points of World Odyssey. Right now I'm sitting in front of Air's Palace. Yo. You scared me. Oh, are you? I'm Mr. Enigma. Your voice, might you be Mission Ishii? Yeah, it's me. Don't worry. Don't you recognize my skin? It's our company mascot, Mr. Enigma. Of course I do. So cute. Why are you under another character's skin? Well, I figured that chatting with you might be difficult if it was just my voice, so I hoped having official components would help. Besides, this character gives me access to parts of the code I can't normally touch. Admins use this skin to crack down on troublemakers. In order to help you, I need to be able to identify errors in the code directly. This way I can make changes in real time. Kinda perfect, don't you think? Tech savvy is always mission issue. I think it's a terrific idea. There's one catch though. Because I'm an admin character, I'm not allowed to participate in battle. Well, that's it. Look at me like that. Can't help it. I'm impressed by the level of graphical detail in this technique, man. Game developer's patting himself on the back. Thanks. Nice of you to mention it. Alright, let's try and make sense of what we know at this very moment. Your name is Sheena Ymir. You're currently playing a game which you helped create. Remember that much, right? Yes. So, about your body in the real world. What's the matter? You're pushing. Don't put it like that, it sounds so perverted. I'm more than just a body, Shinichi. Well, a body is a body. How else should I describe it? If you don't like me referring to you as a body, then about true form. Body is fine. Alright then, going back to the subject at hand, judging by your responses, it seems like you don't know where you are. Why is that? I wish you could tell me. It's disorientating for sure. This world feels more akin to reality than any other at the moment. If I look to my right or my left, I see the textures of world odyssey environments. I can feel the wind grazing on my palm. Well, it's VR. Whoever you are, the real you should be wearing the white rabbit on your head. White rabbit. Big goggles that are optimized for games, which have what we refer to as the Alice engine. The primary selling point that induces a dreamlike state world where reality becomes distinguishable from VR. Dreamlike state. Maybe I can see for myself. Huh? What are you doing over there? I'm trying to find a way to remove my goggles. How do I take them off again? Well, in order for VR to work, the game requires all your brain's conscious energy. You can't move until you wake up, will we? Don't tell me you forgot. I'm sorry, my memory's still so hazy. I wonder if her subconscious has trouble sorting your long-term memories with experiences she's made in the game. Sheena, do you have any inkling as to when you first started playing World Odyssey? Nope. Every time I shut my eyes and try to recall my past, everything goes blank. The one thing I do remember is holding World Odyssey with you and the rest of the team. If I focus too much on it, I feel nothing except for dark, rigid loneliness. For a long time, I couldn't find anyone to talk with. My prevailing sentiment was what I felt, scared to death. I see. Sheena, listen to me. In the real world, you've been missing for over an entire year. Missing? Is that true? Yeah, we immediately filed a missing persons report with the authorities. Takura and I initially figured that you were involved in some kind of incident, so we've taken it upon ourselves to search for you. I should have asked you this right away, but the choice to go missing of your own fruition? I have no clue. It's tough for me to imagine how I got here in the first place, much less who's responsible for it. I see. We were worried sick, having considered both the possibilities to a distant extent. If her resounding sentiment was in fact fear, perhaps she experienced some form of intense trauma that scared her memories, making them inaccessible for the time being. I can't help but wonder what kind of instance might have left her in the state. You see, everything, even with what I've retained, the real world, somehow it doesn't feel as tangible as anything I've sensed in this world. Sure, I remember sitting next to you with a cup of coffee, working on lines of code. But I remember the sights and smells of walking on the meadow in the World's Odyssey just as vividly. It might have something to do with the Hours Engine's artificial intelligence control kicking in. What? I have a suspicion that the game has identified you as an anomaly and is trying to erase you, or is trying to assume control of your character. Please don't tell me that. Just kidding, it's impossible for the AI to assume control of human consciousness, as easily as I suggest. Why do you keep on hugging me? Because you're so adorable. Oh. Come on. Huh? No, it wasn't like that. I was talking about mistaking me, not you, Missy. No. I don't find you cute. Gosh. I was fishing for compliments for her to do 180, so I'd be disconnecting on its own. In any case, let's focus on logging you out of here so that you can wake up in the real world. Something unnerving is a thought though. That enormous hole in the sky has unleashed a chain reaction of bugs all over this game. I see, so the hole in the sky was a bug. Oh, wasn't God killing everyone? Where'd it go? Where did what go? When trying to access the master UI panel to initiate a manual user logout, but the menu is nowhere to be found. I must be mistaken. There's no way that's possible. Wait, you're right. I can't perform the function on my end either. Do you think the bugs have something to do with it? You can't rule out the possibility. But our predicament could be more dire than we had originally anticipated. Meaning, in the same way that our names were somehow blacklisted from the in-game chat function, I see other signs of third-party tampering in our code. Are you telling me that we've been hacked? Well, that's my guess, even so. Whoever it is, this person is in the know enough to identify the main programmer and the director of one of our unannounced titles. Blacklisting 2 of the key developers for this game before its release is well suspicious, don't you think? My hair is standing just thinking about it. I mean, given the world's Odyssey servers are running when the project was halted over a year ago in a major red flag. So long as the source code is vulnerable in someone else's hands, we need to log you out as soon as possible to bring you back, but how am I supposed to escape this world? I have no idea where I am, how I got here or how to log out. Wait a minute. What about the failsafe function? Remember the ending engage? Oh, you're right, I totally forgot about that. The beautiful thing about World Odyssey is that, despite being an MMORPG, there's a definitive end to it all. I wanted the players to return to reality in sheer awe of what they saw. Experience unlike anything they've ever seen before, right? Our wish was for our designs and stories to inspire gamers in the same way that we were inspired. Breathless and aesthetic. Yes. We can't help but feel frustrated that for now it's our only option to get you out of here. For the time being, it'll have to do. So let's head to the annuative world. To destroy the final boss and counteract the ending engage. Alright, I'm starting to feel like myself again. I can clear this game logout and then wake up in the real world in no time. I can finally see Shimiki and Rita again, and you too, Mishi. Right, I'll be right beside you to the very end, don't worry about everything. Our next destination? The mythical sky capital Odyssey, right? You know the way, right? Of course, I helped create it after all.
In order to reach Odysseia from Hardis, we'll have to travel to Sturful, the kingdom by the sea.
Then let's part ways for now. While you head there, I've got some investigating to do on this side.
What? You're leaving already?
Oh, Sheena, I'm gonna give you one warning for while I'm gone. Don't die, alright?
Huh? What do you mean?
It's a miracle that the server can run at all. The world is swarming with so many bugs that it's impossible to parse through the code. In fact, I'm holding my breath as I speak with you under fear that our connection could be cut off at any second. if you're ever killed in battle, or if you jump to a save point prematurely and hit the load function, there's a chance that it'll send a faulty signal to the server, which can reset our cache and disable our communication. Once we're cut off, there's no guarantee that we'd be able to connect once again.
In other words, I would have to navigate my way to the end of the game on my own.
Yes, I implore you to use extreme caution while you're in-game. By your own estimate, this game should require a minimum of 50 hours to clear the main storyline, right?
Well, if we include breaks and potential side quests, then it could take far longer.
While you're in there, you'll have to complete all the necessary side quests to access the true ending and initiate the ending engage. It'll be a pain in the ass, but being thorough while we can't access the manual logout screen is our best shot at the moment.
Got it. I'll do whatever it takes.
Cool. I'm gonna analyze some asset files for Odysseia and get back to you. In the meantime, you won't be able to reach me. Sorry.
It's fine.
Don't look so worried. I'll have my laptop on me the whole time. I'll be checking in on your progress as often as I can, okay?
One thing. What would happen if your PC were to enter sleep mode? Would that cut off our line of communication too?
Is this your sly way of asking me not to let my laptop enter sleep mode? You worry too much. Anyway, I'll be on my way. See you later.
Oh. He left. Jeez, that guy really travels to the beat of his own drum. Someone could use a lesson on how to treat women.
I looked at the palace. Bad memories came flooding back to me. I ran back outside. Okay.
I'm so sorry. It was not my intention to startle you. Wait, aren't you this girl? Looks like the one in that torn painting inside of the palace. Oh, I'm sorry. You scared me. I must apologize for approaching you like this. My name is Lily Hopes. What? I recognize her. Lily was an NPC that I created to serve as a guide for new players. I don't remember her wearing this outfit in her original design, though. Do the bugs have something to do with this? Wait a sec. She has a buggy just like I do. Oh, I'm Sheena. Sheena Ninomiya. Might you be the princess of this kingdom? Huh? Yes. As you said, I am Hardis' princess. Currently, however, I am one of its most wanted criminals as well. Criminal? I was locked behind bars in a cavernous cell, charged and imprisoned for assassinating the queen. Now that she mentions it, I remember writing this dialogue for her backstory. I somewhat regret being responsible for the struggle she's faced. But in reality, you are as kind as a gentle ray of sunshine. A stern, selfless woman who is beloved by all, whom I know would never do such a thing. What? Oh, I'm not from this kingdom, but that's what I've heard about you, Princess Lily. Please, Lily will do just fine. Understood. Lily it is. I can't help but express some relief to hear that. It has been some time since anyone has referred to me as a gentle ray of sunshine. Wait, correct me if I'm wrong, but were you just escaping from the palace? Yes. Why do you ask? Did you see my father? The King of Hardis? I wish to know what became of the king and everyone inside the palace. Please, tell me everything you know. After all the cruelty she's faced from her sentence, she still expresses concern about the king and his warriors. From what I have gathered, the king has been amassing guards in order to counter the growing threat of deranged martyrs around the kingdom. However, many of those who flocked to heed the king's call never returned to tell the tale. I have tried fruitlessly to enter the palace to see it for myself, but entering as a fugitive is close to impossible. I humbly beg of you, tell me what you saw inside of the palace. What became of the king and the men in his command? I'm afraid you won't like what I have to say, Lily. devil may care? I must know.
Okay. I wandered into the palace because I heard that the kingdom was in need of guards. Much to my dismay, I called out in search of an attendant and received no response. Right from the get-go, things seemed abnormal.
The king, was he safe?
I, saw the king in his throne room, but he was shrouded behind a curtain, so I didn't get a good look at him. I can say for certain that something about his demeanor felt off.
In what way?
His mind was slipping. The king was all wiry, and all of his soldiers seemed to follow. Before launching into an aggressive pursuit, the king and his men screamed absolute nonsense at me. I think it was the bug. I mean, it must have been the curse that drove him to madness.
Curse? You must be speaking about the Entoma. How could this be? Is no one safe in this cruel world? Miss Sheena, since you had responded to the call to serve as one of our kingdom's guards, I have a favor to ask of you. As princess of this kingdom, my responsibility is to free my people from their suffering. This turmoil can no longer stand. First, I must see what has become of the palace myself. Miss Sheena, is there any way that I could convince you to accompany me?
Sure.
I know that it is a lot to ask for, but... Huh? Wait, did you say you would?
Well, bravery means doing the right thing at the right time. So just leave it to Sheena the Adventurer.
Oh, thank you.
I can only imagine how worried you must be after being separated from the king for so long. The king is probably experiencing a lot of grief as well. So let's hurry, Lily.
Okay.
The entrance is sealed. Gate check. There might be another entrance around the back. Maybe this way. Nah, they don't call you princess for nothing. Let's head to the throne room. Hurry. Okay. Say, aren't you Sheena? What coincidence to run into you here? Look, what are you doing here? Man, if I'd known you were heading this way, then we could have travelled here together. Don't be so shy next time. Alas, it's not in the cards. Huh? Oh yeah, at our first encounter, I was actually onwards to another kingdom. Between you and me, there are plenty of books throughout this world. Wait, what? Plenty of books? What do you mean by that? You see, originally, it was just me. Since this thing latched onto me, however, the most outlandish thing has happened. Right, you got signs of the curse on your arm too. I'm not getting possessed by this, whatever it is. I'm somehow being multiplied. There are multiple versions of me scattered across this world. Remarkably bizarre, if I do say so myself. Luckily, I retain control of each and every version of me. A single consciousness at the helm of multiple bodies. That sounds difficult to do. Frankly, I've seen it as a blessing from the Lord. What better way to expand my business than with multiple nations that I can trust? Does having multiple versions of yourself ever get to you though? I'd be lying if I said that it doesn't. But compared to how others have been affected by the curse, I have no room to complain. Seems like Rory's very confused. As I had mentioned before, that multiple versions of the book were appearing as a result of the book is producing multiple copies of. Precisely. Huh. But where did this pair come from? The words of code enable work to fast travel between locations has been corrupted. Instead of teleporting them, the game simply makes a copy. I mean, Mr. Enigma. You can't just appear out of output and scales like that. Alright, you start as a worry. Who cares? I've no time to worry about every time someone else gets upset. Jeez. Has a new customer come to pass my wares? No, I'm Enigma. Don't worry, I'm not a rat. Right, Sheena? Oh right, he's a friend of mine. She has a tongue and bears a friend. Apologies if I scared you. Please don't mind me. Continue on with your conversation. So cute. Sheena, may I make a suggestion? Suggestion? Yes. As compensation for you saving my one version of me from a pack of vicious monsters, I'd like to offer you my services. Do me the honor. Oh, of course. On your map I've marked a symbol showing which of my current services. They are safe zones where martyrs will appear. You're free to make camp at these locations at your leisure. I also give you a signal so that you can summon me at any time. I shall stack my wares frequently to cover any of your needs on and off the battlefield, so be sure to check back with me often. Thanks a bunch, Rook. No need to thank me. I should be thanking you for the increased business. Rook? Yes, my lady? Oh please, just worry is fine. I'm in no position to answer by my words here. But, please. Very well, Willie. How might I be of service to you? Do you happen to know anything that I could use as a weapon? A weapon, you ask? Please don't tell me you are thinking about entering the way. These are dangerous times, my lady. My heart has already decided, even if it means putting myself in harm's way. I must show bravery. I did not plan on sitting idly by while Miss Sheena was still away from me. Really. And how about this? An elegant weapon, one that would keep you at a safe distance, offer you a means to protect yourself. Oh, gorgeous bow. I can't believe how light it feels in my hands. Many thanks, I'd be honored to use this. How much for it? Oh please, I can't bear to accept money from the princess herself. Take it, I insist. No, I must pay my dues to honest merchants like yourself. As a member of the royal family, I cannot rest on my graces and deeds of people. In fact, I refuse to do so. What was that? I see. Your obsession precedes you, my lady. You're wise beyond your years. If I may accept my gift, I will await them what my customers usually receive. To a gesture of favour to the crown. Is this what my subjects refer to as a discount? Indeed, a token of goodwill for you and your journey, my lady. How wonderful. I cannot thank you enough. I'll read this with you. Oh, sorry. I acted out here. I thought this might be an acceptable response for your generosity. I apologise, the rituals and customs amongst townsfolk are somewhat foreign to me. No, not at all. I'm merely humbled that you would show such kindness to a royal merchant like me. Now everyone, please travel safely. Hopefully our next meeting is sooner rather than later. I shall await your signal. What a gift is it to be? What a gift it is to be a dozen places at once. Sheena, I hope I hadn't stepped on your toes when I expressed my interest in playing alongside you. However, as the Princess of Artis, it is my right, my birth, to act in the best interest of my people. Thanks, Rory. We'll throw back to a corner or surrounded by monsters and try not to act too rashy, okay? Okay, understood. Are you sure I can fight with you though? I thought for sure that you'd refuse me. I never did that, the more the merrier. Oh, and please call me Sheena. First seems to do just fine for the both of us. Okay then, Sheena. Louis. You're making me blush. Now our friendship is official. Friendship. Mind if I chime in now? Hope I interrupted the lovey-dovey display. You need a bit more careful, okay, Sheena? Mistaken. Don't give yourself away. I can hear you inside me in bed. I'm using private voice chat so that the others can't hear me when talking to you. I can speak using this chat too, just picture my name out on your head that communicates with me directly. Give it a shot. Like this. Can you hear me, Shindy? Loud and clear. Pretty convenient. Anyway, as I'm sure you've seen by now, Blue's got a little Toma book just like you do. Yes, actually hers was bouncing on my knee just now. It seems very sentient. On a side note, those spider hooks attached to your thighs are bug too, right? You mean these dangly things? Yes, I realised right away that the dangly legs were a sign that something was off in the game. Sheena, would you mind not saying dangly so much? Is something the matter? For my sake, please. Okay? Anyway, we can't leave the legs alone for now. It doesn't seem like any of the others can see the bug flitting right in front of them. Seeing how much it moves, you'd think that Willie would have said something by now. Has she brought it up to you before? Maybe she's just unaware of what it is. Has a mind of its own after all, but she's just afraid of talking about it. Maybe not. Doesn't she look amused by it? Maybe. You wouldn't laugh, it's so cute. We can't say for saying no, can we? No one else is looking at it, we shouldn't beat around the bush. But I said directly. Right, still, it's strange that no one else is reacting. Anyway, can you see this little bug? Don't tell me that you can see it too. Yes, actually, I've been able to see it the whole time. I can see it too. Sheena has one that's similar, albeit purple instead of yellow. What a relief. I no longer have to pretend like it doesn't exist. Oh sorry, it seems that man is taken to you, Sheena. Hey, come back. This bug, as you call it, has suddenly appeared on my body. First has a weird bump, but over time it's developed a mind of its own. I assume that is a physical manifestation of the Utoma itself. Can you tell me a bit more about how it began acting on its own? It was then that I had been falsely accused and imprisoned for assassinating the Queen. My guards were my only line to the outside world. I was informed that scores of innocent people were mysteriously dying as a result of the tumor scourge, and many others disappeared. I recognised that the merchant from area mentioned the same thing to me. Said something about people disappearing like smoke. Yes, personally I believe those missing were abducted with some kind of dark evil magic. From what I was told, there are a handful of survivors from the event, but they live in constant fear of the Utoma and martyrs. No matter how badly I had wanted to understand the plight of those who were affected, there was little that I could actually do. Eventually the kiss of Utoma took the form of painful bruise. I believed that I too would soon succumb to the deadly curse, so I accepted my fate. This one popped out. When I first met you, Sheena, you can imagine the surprise on my face when I noticed that you were carrying around an Utoma as well. I wouldn't call it carrying around so much as it tends to follow me wherever I go. Are they playing one another? Well, by the looks of things, it seems like they're sniffing each other out. Maybe they recognize each other as friends. The way one circles around the other looks like they're having fun. How precious. Don't get too attached. At the end of the day, they're still connected to the Utoma. It is important to note the common thread in how the two of these Utoma books appeared. It seems to be periods of extreme stress. I find it likely that there might be others who also have Utoma books that behave just as these two do. Wait, do you happen to know anyone else who possesses anything like these two? I don't. Ever since my escape, I've been doing my best to keep a low profile, so I haven't had much contact with anyone besides you two. Now that you mention it, Willie, you said that you were locked up in a heavily guarded prison, right? How were you able to escape? Well, chaos sown by the Utoma skirts diverts the attention of the kingdom's authorities to other more pressing matters. So after enough time had passed, one of the prison guards let me escape out of the. Once I had gotten out, I took to wandering through a nearby town and saw others who bore the mark of the Utoma on them. Unfortunately, however, they were unable to control the Entoma and were subsequently devoured without a chance to get away. Sheena's Entoma tried to eat her when it first activated too. It means it has the ability to eat people whole whether or not it breaks off from its host. It's like carnivorous virus. Chloe, thank you so much for sharing that with me. I'm sorry if I'm reminding you of what must have been a difficult, painful memory. It's fine. These are desperate times. Each of us needs all the help we can get. Sharing our stories means being able to join in the fight. I consider myself quite fortunate to have met the two of you. I know, we call them boogies. What? Mr. Bear, let's call these things boogies from now on. Entoma isn't cute at all. Boogie. It's kind of like a baby. Right? Are you okay with that, Mr. Bear? I don't care, but are they worth giving a nickname to? I understand that they're dangerous beings, but if you have to coexist with them anyways, you might as well find them cute. Do as you please, as long as you know they're dangerous and good. Anyways, your naming sense hasn't changed one bit. Thank you. That wasn't a compliment. Mishinishi, remember Rose' original design? Remember her hair being far more perfect and blonde and style befitting a queen? Oh yeah, well I don't remember the details for every single NPC we've made. Rose's current design is cute, but the fact that she's changed so much throws me off. She thinks it has something to do with bugs. Probably, maybe the assets for a character model got shifted or something. I should ask Winter, our character designer. So, Rose escaped conflict and has joined our party. A far cry from the original plotline, huh? Well, obviously, irregularities throughout all of World's Odyssey, like you and Entoma, are to be expected by now. Given that the books have changed everything from new monsters to producing crowds of work. Strange NPC behavior seems almost tame. Irregularities. Do you mind not referring to me as someone I thought? What I meant was, you wanted to mention how pure it was that work and where we are exhibiting changes that are aligned with the original program, right? Although they are NPCs, you must remember that the Hours Engine is powered to core the decision-making process. There. Hello? Hello. How are you doing, Sin? You alright? Yeah, I don't know what happened. Guess I knocked the mute button or something.
What's this?
This way? too powerful. What are we going to do about these monsters? I haven't looked into any yet. What do we do, Sheena?
I'm coming for you!
When selecting commands require, you may win a new skill on the fly depending on the order of skills selected. For example, if you select Meti for Sheena's first and second skill slots, you may unlock an upper level skill. If the chance to use fast drive occurs, a white bulb will appear.
I won't go easy on you! I did it. Right there! Let's go! Alright.
Still haven't figured out what the white button is.
Alright.
Close enough.
Yeah! Hey! See! Top!
I'll
The
eventually
rest to
figure out
me.
the Y button, hopefully. Yeah, I'm almost dead already.
I did it. Yeah! Damn! My turn! Alright. Scanning.
I'll get down a bit eventually. Hopefully.
Alright.
I can't get behind him, okay? I guess I'll try and knock him right. Not die, aren't I?
Home run!
Cover
Let's go.
Sheena!
I did it. Right there! This isn't good.
That's Item. Okay, I'll take it. I just push it magic or small, don't I?
Alright. Take this! See? Top! Let's go! I did it. Yeah! Time for liftoff! Victory! Great work, everyone! Am I getting stronger?
Hey, Willie, you okay? Yes, somehow. What, did someone just spew out from that martyr's mouth? Whatever it is, it sounds heavy, doesn't it? Look at the way it glows, it radiates with colour, almost like a rainbow. The stone, it's moving. Huh? You're right, what could it be? It must be the source of the corruption. The actual bug that's been driving these monsters to the brink of insanity. More like a parasite. A parasite? Goo. What's the matter with all? Goo. Kiki. Something's wrong. It's the parasite, the stone guy. Oh. The meteor bolted over to the parasite and began feasting upon it. Hey, don't do that. Wait a minute, I've seen this before. Nom nom nom. Kyoko. You'd think they were damaged, but how eagerly they were wolfing it down. This parasite seems to operate similarly to how those bugs do, by finding a host and siphoning away its energy as substance. Sheena's bug did the same thing with the executioner. Maybe they have a preference for eating one of their own. You mean like cannibalism? Right, but don't you remember, Sheena? It wasn't until after you and Toma broke Eight, the executioner, that you transformed, thereby powering you up. No, in fact, I barely remember anything about that day. All I know was that I started feeling a massive stomachache, and before I realized it, the enemy was gone. How did that unfold? It was a tantalizing display. You looked beautiful back there, Sheena. Oh, really? Yes, I found myself entranced by how gorgeous your attire was. I mean, you are always stunning, of course, but this was no exception. But Sheena was wearing nothing. Can't get myself to utter those words aloud. How can I possibly tell her that? The image of her half-naked body is burned into my mind. Yuri intensifies. What's the matter, Willie? You look beat red. Nothing. Don't mind me. Ah, well. Anyway, let's find more parasites for the bugs to feed on, if we can. As of now, it seems that their most recent meal bore no change. However, depending on what parasites they consume, it might be stew again. Which leads to a whole preview of new questions. I should look more deeply into this. While exploring, press the A button to perform an attack. Use this skill to ambush enemies in battle. If the symbol attack is successful, you apply your double in speed and gain status immunity, making it easier for teams to strike first. Failing this attack, however, leaves you at disadvantage.
What's this?
This is... oh, nice park. Is this painting real? My word. My word, look at the attention to detail. It's extraordinary. This isn't a painting, it's called a photograph. The image is banned onto a roll of film. Film? Photograph? What are these things you speak of? I've never heard of them before. You found a photo? Oh, you startled me. Oh, sorry. Wait, how did you find this? Sheena, give it here. Okay. This is somewhere outdoors. Whose photo is this? I feel like I've seen it before. There seems to be odd-looking monuments arranged throughout this image. Might this be the work of a royal sculptor? Oh, that's called a shrine. Wait, isn't this Yambushi Park? Yambushi Park. Yeah, it's the kind of place they talk about in urban legends, or being haunted. I thought the photo of the park exists on this side. What? Is that true? Afraid so. In fact, Tuku was the one who showed me the photo. It's practically famous. See, look. There's a shadow behind the slide. A creepy woman wearing a kimono. Can I see her again? Ah. What's going on? Just throw the picture away. Why would you even say that? Are you alright? Wait, Mr. Migna is bullying me. What? You call that bullying? She is so adorable. Don't worry about a thing. I'm right here. There's nothing to be afraid about. Thanks, Ray. It's so sweet of you. I like Mr. Enigma. Yeah. Hey, I wasn't trying to spook you out. I'm just pointing out how strange it is that a photo from an old ghost story would somehow generate in the world's odyssey, you know? Generate? No, we're speaking too openly in front of Willie. Well, for starters, everything you're saying is whizzing far above my head. But the technology alone fascinates me. Yes, of course. I find it fascinating too. Only artists from where I was born can use it. It amazes me, don't you think? Right, I cannot help but marvel at this portrait. It takes my breath away. Perhaps if this technology were to reach Beatrice, then I could speak with my father whenever I wanted to. Willie, my apologies, I was feeling overly sentimental. No, don't apologize, Willie. It's natural for you to express worry about the king, but to do all you can to save him. Thank you, Sheena. Nishinishi, what do you make of this photo? Well, it's difficult to say. Images like this don't just appear in game. This is far too specific to have been a random bug or something. At the moment, there's not enough information for us to explain how this could have happened. I think the sun's peeking up on my side. I'm going to do a bit of digging to see how the photo got here. Maybe, just maybe, it provides some clues how I can find where your body is too. Thank you so much, Mitsunashi. I'm counting on you. Leave it to me. First photo. In order to get rid of the distortion in worlds I'll see, you need a latter mission's help. If you're stuck in a dungeon, try investigating the real world. Access the menu for and press the trigger to call. So we know if I start effect action speed down. Additionally, if you're victorious to overweight in your party, everyone's HP may be replenished. Looks like I'll be destroyed with special ability. Key too. Yay. Gop gop. Gop gop. Gop gop. What the? What's going on? Gop gop. I think they used to be members of the Palace Guard, but their attire is different now. Just a hunch, but I can't say for certain. Why do they look like they're melting? Perhaps they are, being slowly consumed by the Atoma. Most victims of the Atoma become crippled, but I never quite have seen anyone suffering because of disfigurement to this degree. Why don't we try approaching them then? China, would you mind checking if they are able to confess like normal NPCs? Sure. Excuse me. I got weird gibberish. Abawaka Kusadisha Shimpop we do. It's no use, I have no idea what he's saying. At least I can get a response out of him this time. Wait, did it just try again? This time speak slower. Excuse me? Could you say that again? Gop gop. Gop gop. Screw him. Appears as though it's making an effort to communicate with us. Oh well, let's move on for now. Let's kill him.
Alright, let's go! Isn't so! Leave it to me!
How did I get that in you?
Alright.
Okay, let's close enough. Let's get these two. Maybe
right. Home run! Leave the rest to me. I did it. How's Let's go. All right.
Really?
Easy peasy. Out of here.
Ready for battle.
Blast off. Let's go. I did it. Yeah. Yeah. How's this? My
All right,
turn.
keep going.
All right. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Top. Blast off. Oh, victory! All right. I'll work harder. What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? I won't make this easy for you. Leave it to me. All right. Home run! Blast off! Let's go! I did it. Time for liftoff! Yeah!
Ready for battle.
Victory!
All
My
right,
turn.
keep going.
All right. Yeah! Home run! Took you down. Let's go. I did it. Yeah! Damn! It's over for now. Leave it to me. All right.